This is like the third time that I've recorded this because there's so much information that I want to give. I'm really I'm having it I'm finding it difficult to organize and have everything flow. So bear with me, okay? Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa and I usually upload videos that are sewing related like this one. If that is something that you are into, go ahead and check out my other videos, and if you like them, subscribe. Don't just watch me. Subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, hey, I hope you're having an awesome day and thank you for returning. You're a winner. So today I'm going to go ahead and share my 1 month experience with SewitAcademy. I am still a student, so that speaks volumes because I honestly love it a lot. I'm actually really excited for the next step. I'm going to start drafting my own pencil skirt thing. I don't know what it's called, but I'm very excited to start doing it. I'm excited to learn how many darts I'll need, or if I need to do like side darts to pinch it up a bit. I'm excited to learn how to shape my bottom part of my body. Let's go ahead and start with what is the SewitAcademy. So SewitAcademy is online sewing classes. There are 3 courses you can take: the woman course, the man course, and the kids course, teaching a child how to sew. And all 3 are amazing. I don't know about teaching a child to sew. I'm actually contemplating with purchasing that. I did sign up for the men's and the women's course. I am paying for both of those courses. I'm kind of questioning if I should continue staying on the male course. I'm so deeply into just wanting to figure out my body that I don't know if I'm going to continue paying for that because I didn't use it. You know what I mean? So I might wait. Maybe I'll take a look at it. I don't know, but I'm really just focused on me. Mimi and Norris are the 2 people that walk you through it. I have watched videos on YouTube with Norris and Mimi. They're both really good at teaching, and it's awesome that they have a lot of visuals. I am a visual learner. You can tell me 1,000 times, I can read it 1,000 times, I can see it 1 time and know how to do it. Knowing that about myself, I was actually really nervous to purchase this, and I'm really glad I did. I have no complaints with it so far. The only complaint that I have is that I wish I could see the finished garments, but I can understand why they don't show the finished garment, because the finished garment is going to look different on everybody. So I can understand why they don't do that. It's really not even a complaint. It's just something that I would like personally, me and my brain, so I can relax. And if you are a SewitAcademy student, then you're used to one course having like 3 chapters. So it's like course 1, course 1.2, course 1.3. And each course focuses on one goal to teach you, but then it teaches you little tips and tricks on how to do other things. And it is amazing, and it is in a very well thought out academy. I love all the visuals that she has. Everything is a step-by-step video. I also really like the private email that they have in case you have questions or in case you're stuck on a garment. They also have a Facebook group in the SewitAcademy, so if you are stuck somewhere, you can post something on the Facebook group, and then other women jump right on to help you out. I think that's awesome, because it shows that everybody in the academy wants you to sew. They all want you to be successful and love your garments the way that they do with their own garments. So it's a really eye-opening kind of group, and I don't know, and they also share when all the sales are. So that's awesome. And 2, she has printouts for every single course, and it's awesome because all the measurements that you take to your body, you can just have the 1 sheet of a printout and have everything in a binder. So whenever and as you proceed forward, you have your rooted basics, and that's what I really appreciate from this. Every course is different. She has you sewing like right away. The very first thing that I made with the academy is my sunglasses case, and this isn't like any ordinary sunglasses case. Right away she had you deal with interfacing, aligning, like a backing. She had you clipping corners. She had you print out her pattern. This was a very, very great thought out first project simply because of all the things you use. The next course was to sew this, and it was to sew a headphone case or a coin purse. And I use it for my headphones, and this is stuff that I use, you know what I mean? The only thing that I didn't use that interfacing. I didn't use interfacing on this one either. I didn't have it. I didn't want to go purchase it. I will probably purchase it eventually, but I just didn't want to, just to make it poofy. I mean, I personally like it more flat. And then with this one, I just used a fleece lining, and I figured that would poof it up and hold its shape, and it does. It does really, really well. And I like it. The second course is to make a tote bag, and I believe the fourth course is to self-draft kind of that scrunchy top with your elastic top and your elastic skirt. And I mean, that looks cute on a lot of people, but that doesn't look cute on me, and I know that I wasn't gonna wear it. The next one was to do your leggings. The one after that was your t-shirt. I'm telling you guys, now that I know how to sew a t-shirt, that has pushed my confidence in sewing so much. Like, I sewed a t-shirt dress, and I'll show you guys that right now. These are the self-drafted leggings that I made. Super cute. I felt good in them. I still do. I love them. This is the first t-shirt mock-up that I made, and it's all right. It was just really tight, and it was like my arms just at the bottom of my armpits was just horrible. So I made another version and made modifications, and I didn't like it still. By this point, it was the third time that I was messing with it, and I made a chalk line of where I wanted the sleeve to start. And then I noticed when I raised my arm that line, I wanted it lower. So I just wanted a larger sleeve, and just to accommodate my arms more. Like I've mentioned before, I am short. I do have short limbs, but they're just they're just chunky limbs. Like I have chunky arms, chunky legs, you know. And here is the fourth one, and by this point I was over it. I'm like, all right, it's fine. I used my husband's old t-shirt, and then I made my dress. Okay, so this is the dress. It's right above my knees. This dress actually reminds me a lot of the sunny dress that I have. The only difference with the sunny dress is that the sunny dress is scalloped like a swoop, and then this part has a very open neckline, and it's also reversible. Those are the things that I sewed, and they're not perfect. There's little mistakes here and there, but I'm really, really happy because the inside of them is really, really nice. And I finally got down the zigzag stitch on my machine, and that it has been amazing. I even made this today, by the way. So it's just been a really nice experience because this course really dove in with knits. Like, she dove in with knits and brought you along with it, and you come out of there knowing a lot more with knits. I have been sewing for 5 years. In my very first videos, you guys can see me really trying to understand patterns and understand my shape and how I struggled with it. But now I'm getting more and more confident with it. And I don't think I would have reached this confidence without the SewitAcademy. I think I would have still been struggling. If you're feeling that kind of way, I really recommend it for you. Here are some things that I bought a few years ago when I started dabbling in to wanting to sew my own clothes, and I haven't used them, and I don't see myself using them in the future. So the first book that I bought is this one, and it's called Love at First Stitch, and it's by Tilly Wellness. I think her company is called Tilly and the Buttons. She has really, really great sewing patterns. but I have not used this. Okay, I'm lying. I did use it and I did make this skirt. I haven't worn the skirt and I think that's enough to say. And I'm not gonna lie, that's a little embarrassing to say and I feel horrible for saying that because I know that she put a lot of effort and a lot of work into that book. You could just pay for the SewitAcademy instead of purchasing a book, because at that time I thought the SewitAcademy, I didn't need it. I got it. I can figure it out with the book. But a month into the Sewing Academy has made me leap with confidence as opposed to when I had that book. I feel like Mimi just holds your hand throughout the process and I just need that. And then the Facebook group, I don't know, maybe I'm a bit biased now because I love it so. But you guys, I just don't hate me. The next book that I have that I bought is So Many Dresses, So Little Time, and again, I haven't used it. I am creating the Chun-Li costume, and I might be using this to help guide me on how to make a puff sleeve. But other than that, I haven't touched it, and I bought this around the same time that I bought the other one, and I haven't opened either or. I haven't used either or. You know what I mean? And maybe that's my own fault because I have the resources and I choose not to use them. I don't know. So that's that. And now to show you what I'm wearing. So I made this one. So it's short in the front and longer in the back. But I did it this way without the ruffles. So this is it. I really like how it has a little peekaboo on the sides. And this is the back. But other than that, that's it. Stay tuned. In a few days I'll have another video up, and we shall see when I finish my Chun-Li costume. Have a wonderful day, week, and month, and make it a great year. Bye.